Hello, everyone. I just wanted to continue on with the series I'm on about the ways of approaching uh, God that is that is mentioned in Ruth 3:1 through 5, which Ruth told Naomi told Ruth how to approach Boaz, and I'm in Ruth 3:1 through 5 in the King James Version. It says, "Then Naomi, her mother-in-law, said unto her, My daughter, shall I not seek rest for thee, that it may be well with thee? And now is Boaz of our kindred, whose maidens thou wast. Behold, he winnoweth barley in the threshing floor. Tonight in the threshing floor. Wash thyself therefore, and anoint thee, and put thy raiment upon thee, and get thee down to the floor, but make not thyself known unto the man till he have done eating and drinking. And it shall be when he lieth down that thou shalt mark the place where he shall lie. And thou shalt go in and uncover his feet and lay down, and he will tell thee what thou shalt do. And he said unto her, All that thou sayest to me, I will do." And we've done the rest of them. I just got through with putting your raiment upon you, and now I'm on get thee down to the floor. So, in other words, moving to the place where the blessings are going to be. You know, when they had manna in the wilderness, they were in a tent. They had to go outside the tent and get the manna. It didn't flow into the tents. You had to go to the place where the blessings are. Did you ever notice that when depression comes, the first thing it tries to do is to get you to stay in your house? So you have to go where the blessings are. And because the enemy knows in order for you to get a certain level of blessings, you have to be at a certain place, and that's not in the house. The enemy will try to get you all dressed up, but just in the wrong place. So you've got to get to the place. God has a prepared place for you. It's like I said before, I've done weddings, and they'd have a reception afterwards, and I didn't have to go running into there in there because they had a table reserved for me, and he's got things prepared for you, but you have to go where they're at. When you start getting in place, at first you don't fit. You're too in to be out, but too out to be in. You're at the place of transition, neither in or out, on the cusp or on the verge. When you first start getting into your work, you're not a seasoned minister, but you're not where you used to be. Finding your place at his feet. There are so many places that we spend the seconds, minutes, and hours and days that make up our life. We can spend them in the world pursuing its pleasures, or we can spend our life chasing prosperity. We can spend our time enjoying recreation. It can be spent working or with a family or helping others. It's all our choice. And some of those are good and valid things. However, the best way to spend every second of your life is to spend it at the feet of Jesus. When we're there, he gives meaning to all the other things that we do in life. And in fact, being at his feet enables every area of our life to have more meaning. This passage finds Ruth getting to the feet of Boaz. When she got there, everything in her life changed forever. She went from getting handfuls of purpose to owning the field. Her evidence in getting to his feet teaches us lessons about getting to the feet of Jesus that we need to learn. Let me just share some of the things with you. I want to help you find your place at his feet. Ruth is a widow. With Boaz, she has the opportunity to experience the joy of a new marriage relationship with someone who can love her and provide for her and comfort her. When she was married to Naomi's son, they struggled. It's a possibility of new hope. As a widow, her life was nothing more than endless days of suffering, poverty, loneliness, and defeat. If she can enter into the relationship with Boaz, her entire future will be changed. When you make your way to Jesus, he makes gives you a new life. Life has meaning. There's hope for tomorrow. We have everything in Him. All our spiritual blessings, the eternal salvation, a relationship with Him, security, absolute security. He's always present with us. We have an advocate in heaven. We have an high priest in heaven. We have a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Ruth will never be happy in her current condition. She needs a love and security that can only be offered by someone like Boaz. In Jesus, the children of God find true joy. It beats sin and its pleasures by a country mile. There's great joy in knowing Jesus. The greatest thrill I've ever known is as the song said, walking with Jesus. Ruth was commanded to watch the place where Boaz laid himself down. Of all the men there, she was to isolate him and see where he was resting. If she was going to get to his feet, she had to find him. So it is with us, God's children. If we obtain the blessings found at Jesus' feet, we must first find those feet. For us, people that's got the Spirit of God, there's a sense in which we must find Him. We never stop seeking. You never stop seeking God. When you receive the Holy Ghost, the Spirit of God, you just start seeking Him. Jesus could force you there, but that's not His way. We have a free will to do as we please. You know, our church, we believe in washing feet, and like it was mentioned in the Bible, you know, Jesus laid aside his garment and girded himself with a towel and washed the disciples' feet. I think Peter said, "You never washed my feet." And Jesus said, if he didn't, you'd have no part with him. And he said, not only my feet, but my hands and my head also, Lord. And he said it was just necessary to wash the feet. And that's an humble act. You know, you have to lay aside your pacifier. You have to put on the towel of servitude and get down at Jesus' feet. Get down at your brother's feet. So it's too much to ask of some people that they spend their time at Jesus' feet. That's where I want to spend my time. And I love this about Boaz. You can go back and read the 3rd chapter of Ruth 1 through 5, just at your setting, and just see what it's got lessons in how do we approach God. I think that the book of Esther, two women, the book of Esther also has instructions of how we can approach God. And it takes an humble person. We got to get down at his feet. We got to get to the place where he can bless us. I've been where I was at a place where God couldn't bless me too much. He's not going to move. I'm the one that had to move. I had to get to where he was. So you got to move. You got to get to where Jesus is. You got to come down to his feet. I want to live my life at the feet of Jesus. I want to be looking up to him and him looking down at me. But, you know, when we have children, and used to when my kids was small, and especially when I was small, my dad, he applied the belt. Other parents applied the switch. You can't do that anymore. We time them out. And my dad would have timed you out all right. But I've been in this way when I had some of the things going for me, but I didn't have all of it together. And it seemed to me that God timed me out. And he made me stay there till I could have an attitude adjustment. And when I would, he would let me out of there. But I don't want to be back in there. I've had the chastening hand of the Lord since I've been in the ministry. No one's above chastisement that's still a living person. So let's get down at his feet. Let's be humble. Let's love one another no matter what. I've enjoyed getting this to you. I've been giving my phone number so you can text or call if you need me. And I might not get back to you right away, but I will try to get back to you. The number is 256-508-4410. Until next time, may God bless you.